Rowland's wigs were on point. I was very worried. I was very concerned. I said, my goodness, we are going to have to stand outside of Tyler Perry Studios with pitchforks. If he puts one of them damn stage play wigs on Kelly Rowland, we ride at dawn. To my surprise, her wigs were on point the entire movie. And for that, I am very thankful during Black History Month, okay?
These diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie Woo, VBS. I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
What's up, y'all? It's your sister. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure that you subscribe. If you are a returning sister, make sure that you like, that you share, that you comment. All of you, make sure that you like, share, and you comment. Y'all, it is Sunday. It is 8:12 at night. Child, I had a full Sunday. I actually started off my Sunday with NASCAR. Shout out to NASCAR for inviting me out to the race today. Shout out to Speed Season. They gifted me with this jacket. It was so cute. Such cute. First they gave me a black one, but I traded it with someone else because I was like, you know what? I want a jacket that is just different. And I like this. I like this red, the rainbow, you know what I mean? But shout out to NASCAR. It was really, really good. I got to meet Bubba Wallace. Hold on, y'all. Before I go any further, I had no idea that the N in NASCAR stood for niggas. Because, baby, the niggas was there.
I should have known you.
Look at this. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I was going to wear sneakers, but then my homegirl, she was like, girl, it's going to be a lot of single men. You should pull out your boots. I was like, okay. And then as I'm driving in, I'm like, this wasn't a good idea. This was not a good idea.
It's actually Shay. She's the director from
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jessie.
Jessie?
Yes, yes.
I love you.
Well, thank you. I love you too. How are you?
You look so, I know you ain't got heels on.
Girl.
Jessie.
I know. Hi, I'm Jessie. You're Alvin, right? Nice to meet you.
What the French toast?
I know. My friend was like, oh, it's going to be a lot of single men. Put your boots out.
Yes.
But I was like, when I was pulling up, I was like, girl, ain't nobody else in no boots.
No, it ain't. But they gonna be out here. They
came out here with sweatpants and some
okay.
real
The fact that you out here.
But I look cute though.
You look real cute. No, not a real.
Hey, go to subscribe to my shit.
We're at NASCAR at Speed Season, and I did not know Black people come to this. Black History Month.
Yes.
It's Black History Month. We outside.
We cheer for everybody black.
You know what I'm saying? We cheer for everybody black. Oh, and it's hosted by Alvin. I can't remember his last name.
Kamar.
Alvin Kamar is hosting. So it's fun. Like, I'm really happy to be here. And I'm the only person who put boots on, child. But you know, I'm cute though.
That's all that matters.
Jump in, get the mic. Oh my God, are you a driver? Oh, but you're obviously working. Mm-hmm. So are you part of like the crew? Okay. Where are you from? Oh, what's that? Wait, he from Florida?
Yes, he's from Florida.
Hold on. What part? Oh, he from Broward. We don't do Broward, baby. I'm sorry.
Everybody. What's going on? Let's go. You get the middle. Now you in the middle.
Where y'all want? From here?
No, come right here.
This is better anyway.
Smile, black man, smile.
Yes, Lord. What's going on with everybody in these NASCAR pits? Like, why y'all all so fine? I mean, you look absolutely amazing, Jared. What team are you with?
I'm with Smart right now.
Okay, what number is that?
71.
So earlier I got the good news. There's the first all black.
All the way to the end where the trucks are at. Thank you.
Go get him, Bubba.
Go get him, Bob! Good luck, Bubba! NASCAR got the niggas, y'all. It was so many black men down to the NASCAR race. So speed season let me get like just into the down and dirty, like near the pits. I got to meet pit crews, men who work in the pit crews. I got to also meet like NASCAR's first all black pit crew. Whose pit crew is this?
Zane Smith.
Okay, and this is the first all black
Pit crew, come on.
Come on, somebody during Black History Month.
Black History Month, yeah, you know. Yeah. They making a big statement.
I know that's right. This is so adorable.
Learn all about it.
Thank you, Amanda. I ain't know nothing about this shit. That's why they all running backs.
Wait, what happened?
They already crashed.
No way.
No.
I missed it.
Oh, it's a red flag. Yeah, it's
Dang it, I missed it that fast.
somebody crashed already.
Dang it. Who was that?
Oh, that's why people park here too. So they just watch it like that.
Here's the screen. We'll close it.
Oh, the 77 car?
Hey, black people!
Hey, black people!
Black people!
Oh, dang. That's the alley car.
Happy Black History Month, y'all!
Honestly, today was just really a lot of fun, and I'm glad that like us black folks went out there and had a time during Black Women's Black History Month.
I mean, it was so many fine black men that were down there doing their thing. Y'all, NASCAR races. If you are a black woman looking for good black men, go down to a NASCAR race. I'm telling you. It was fun. It was hosted by Alvin. What was his last name? I can't remember his last name, but he's a football player. I believe he plays for the Falcons. But it was hosted by a football player who plays for the Falcons. Some other football players were there. It was really nice. So shout out to Speed Season for letting me go today. It was a whole lot of fun. And also Amanda, who is over at Blavity and Speed Season. Shout out to you for having me. It was a great time. Then I was supposed to go to a dinner, but I missed that, and then I made my way to an piano party, which was great. But I left after like being there for 30 minutes. Here's my thing with, can I just give y'all just a little, Lord. I really hate being questioned when I feel like I shouldn't be questioned. Does anybody else feel that way? So like I go to this party and I went there with the guy, one of the DJs, he invites me. So, I'm there with him and it's pretty apparent that, the girlies are looking at me as if, I listen, it's not even given that for me, but I guess to the girlies, it was given that, I'm with they nigga. And I'm not. So anyway, he leaves for a little minute and then this girl comes up to me and she's like, oh, hi. I'm like, hi. And she's like, so are you here to MC or are you just here for fun? And I'm like, what? Mind you, I'm in VIP, music is banging. Like, girl, why are you talking to me? Why are you questioning me? So don't ask me no questions. The music is popping, go pop your waist. Go pop your booty. Go pop your pussy. Why are you pas de manhã? Paviment de manhã. Why? Why? Like, are you here for fun? And I'm just looking at her like, just a blank stare. I'm like, maybe if I stare at her blankly, she'll get the point. Like, you know what I mean? And no, she asked me again. So then I do one of these. I'm like, and she's like, are you here to MC or are you here for fun? And literally, I just like blank stare. I'm like, I'm here for fun. It's like, oh, okay. All right, well, you having a good time? Child, I picked up my purse and I left. I couldn't. Like, you know when you can tell a bitch is questioning you about her nigga, but she not questioning you about her nigga, and you're just like, girl, I don't give a fuck about your nigga. Like, your nigga is not my nigga. I'm not trying to make your nigga my nigga. Like, you know, my nigga. I'm just here trying to shake my ass. I don't know what y'all got going on. Leave me the fuck out of it, please. Don't fucking question me about nothing. Like, so I just picked up my shit and I left, y'all. Let me know if y'all have ever been in a situation like that. I just got so annoyed. But anyway, y'all, so let's talk about Porsha Williams. And then I want to talk about Mea Culpa because I did watch it and I have a lot of thoughts. But I wanted to revisit my Porsha commentary. Because number one, first of all, if you watch the video, I said I was tipsy as fuck. It was late at night. And maybe I shouldn't have made the video because I do feel like I went on a rant about Black immigrants and how I feel that we're treated in this country, not just by the government, but also like Black Americans, and how we, you know, there's always this like tussle between Black immigrants and Black Americans. I really just don't like. I stand by everything I said, but I do feel that Simon was not, Simon shouldn't have been the catalyst to that discussion at all, because at the end of the day, Simon did come into this country on some bullshit. I just have to be honest about that. Yes, I love Porsha to death, but Simon did come in this country on some bullshit. He was in this bitch doing all types of bullshit, stealing people's identities, committing fraud, whatever. I still stand by what I said though, which is everybody be committing fraud. And what he did was 30 years ago. Like I said in my video, I grew up in Dade County. Everybody was committing fraud. Everybody was committing fraud. It's so funny because even like as a Haitian girl, I remember there was a time when like nobody wanted to date Haitians. Nobody wanted to date Haitians. When Haitian niggas started doing fraud, all the little Black American girlies who was calling us Haitian booty scratchers, Haitian this, Haitian that, y'all came on the boat, get on the boat, the banana boat. All of a sudden, I gotta have me a Haitian. All of a sudden, I gotta have me a Haitian. Okay? When the Haitians started scamming and the pieces started hitting, bitches was flocking. Okay? So that's why to me, it was like, honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and drag Simon about committing fraud. I feel like everybody be committing fraud. And I grew up in Miami where I saw everybody doing fraud. From the Black Caribbeans to the Black immigrants to the Black Americans. Everybody was doing fraud. The Hispanics, everybody was doing fraud. In Miami, the Caucasians, everybody is doing fraud. Okay, everybody's selling drugs, everybody doing fraud, everybody scheming, everybody scamming. Okay, everybody getting people's what's the not the VIN number? What's the number where you get somebody social? I don't know, but everybody was doing that shit. Okay, so that's why I wasn't gonna drag Simon about that. But I was thinking about it today because I saw Porsha post this post yesterday, and in the caption, she goes by PW. I'm like, okay, why is Porsha going by PW? That is Porsha Williams, okay? Thank you for your prayers and support, PW. That's Porsha Williams. Porsha Williams, right? And so she's going back to Porsha Williams. Now, of course, it makes sense since she just filed for divorce. But remember, just a week ago, Porsha was saying to us, who said that?
Who said that? Porsha Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's false. But Porsha Guabadia is in the building. See y'all. Mwah.
Right? So Porsha Guabadia will be in the building. And so I looked at that. I said, okay, hold on now. My sister hasn't said nothing about this divorce, but here she is posting this, right? So I went over to Simon's page. And I don't know, y'all. I just feel like Simon doing a little too much. He's doing a little too much for me, for somebody who is going through a divorce. Now, it makes no sense to me, again, how you go from Porsha is going to be in the building just last week. You have these posts, y'all down in Dubai for Valentine's Day. Happy wife, happy life. Okay? Y'all jet skiing and carrying on. Be his peace. You living it up. And then 5 days later, filing for divorce is crazy. Like that, what a turn of events. Like that is a turn of events. That is a lot, right? So for me, I'm just like, okay. So then I go to Simon's page. And Simon, for me, is just doing too much. I'm talking about since the news dropped of him being deported, you know, I did comfy, no shaky. I did comfy, no shaky. Now, I don't know what comfy means in Igbo, but comfy in Creole means to stand up. Okay, comfy. So, you know, no shaky. You know, happy Tuesday to all who ever overcame and persevered in life. 42 years living in America, and he got the James Brown song, Living in America. Okay, you got Davido in the comments cracking up. What the fuck is going on? Then you got him posting 3 days ago, in the last 17 years, grateful for the opportunity to be able to grow our businesses, which in turn keep employing and feeding more American families and fueling the American economy. That's the real American dream, when you bless others with opportunity. Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know what Simon does. I never looked into what Simon does. Okay, I just know he's a businessman. Never really looked into what Simon does. If y'all know what Simon does, leave a comment. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm not about to be researching that. I don't give a fuck. I don't know this nigga. I'm not married to this man. Yes, I was down to the wedding, but I was there to support my sister Porsha. I don't know nothing about her husband. I just know she was happy to be with her Nigerian king, and he was making her happy too. And he was happy. You know what I mean? He was excited, and so was she. And I was excited to see them excited to get married. Okay, so during Black Women's Black History Month, I don't know what this man does. I don't give a fuck. It don't make or break me. That is his business. But if you know what he does, you can drop that in the comments and let me know. But I've always known him to be a successful businessman, and he knows a lot of successful Africans that I know here that are in Atlanta. So, you know, he seemed to be credible. But yeah, it's just post after post. Now he in Costa Rica. You know, now he back in Atlanta. You know, it's the Chic Latif out for me. Enthusiastically welcoming spring. Happy Saturday. Like, he's posting a lot. And Porsha is not. Like, Porsha is not posting anything. All she did was post that broken heart. And so then I look at his Insta stories, and he posted this. Will stop loving my wife when divorce is final. Will stop loving my wife when divorce is final. Ça veut dire? Simon, ça veut dire? What does mean? Will stop loving my wife when divorce is final. Mba kompren. Ça veut dire? Does it mean he ain't gonna give you that divorce? Hey! Porsha! Demele getu, batko. Demele getu, batko. Batko. Mbareme. I don't like it. Mbareme. Okay, we'll stop loving my wife when divorced. But what, like, why you, she ain't saying nothing. Why are you talking to us? Simon is in the comments. There's this one comment that's been going viral. Somebody left a comment, and mind you, I feel this is interesting because it was from a account Donnie V Dan, and it's literally just want to make it. It's a fake account. It's a fake account. So I don't know why he's answering a fake account. Okay, it has no profile picture, but the person left a comment, and the comment said, if immigration finds out your sponsor, be it your wife or other, has a criminal record, it ain't gonna fly with immigration. And Simon says, yep. I don't know why I feel like that comment was planted. Like, Simon is messy. I don't know. It's giving mess. It's giving, because remember, when his fallout with Fallon happened, that man did not take it lying down. He was online airing her ass the fuck out. And so, Porsha, don't say nothing. File your paperwork and go. Quiet. Shh. Because this man gives mess. He gives mess. Okay? File your paperwork. Go on about your business. Don't say that. Don't say a word. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Let your storyline be, I'm starting over. Give us drama. Give us sadness. Give us, okay? Give us, all right? But don't say nothing. Because it, Could I have been wrong? Is this possibly a case of who the fuck did I marry when it comes to Porsha and Simon? Because, and the reason why I asked that, again, I don't think Porsha's stupid, okay? But again, I don't think Porsha's stupid. I do think that Porsha, when in love, she does make hasty decisions. I think Porsha does see life through rose-colored glasses when she is in love. You know, in Creole will say, you know, and I think she does wear rose-colored glasses when she is in love. But could this possibly be a case of who the fuck did I marry? And the reason why I asked that is what Simon has been going through with immigration has been happening for the past 40 years. Why is it that we're just finding this out now? Why is all this information being leaked to us now? Why? Right when Porsha Guabadia announces that she's going back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Right when she announces that she got that scripted series a contract with NBC Universal. Why is it that when she drops such big news, mind you, like Bravo, you cannot convince me that Bravo and Truly Original didn't kick themselves in the ass for not being able to capture this woman's wedding, especially after all the Fallon shit that happened. That last season that she was on there being Fallon's friend, and then the whole fallout with Fallon, and how social media just was in an uproar, and then you have Porsha not come back to Housewives. So now they finally have her coming back to Housewives, and they have her with the husband, and all of a sudden now all this information gets leaked to the public. Could it possibly be a case of she didn't know who the fuck she married? Who the fuck did I marry? Could it possibly be? Because all this shit has been happening with Simon for the last 40 years. Why didn't we learn about this back when all that fallout was happening 2 years ago? That would have been the perfect time to expose him as a Nigerian scammer who came in this country, stealing people's identities, committing fraud and all that shit. That would have been the perfect time to let the world know that. why is it that it's happening now? That's my question. Why is all this happening now? Is this a Bravo thing? Is this a scheme that Andrew Cohen, not Andrew, I'm my bad. Is this a scheme that Andy Cohen set up to come to Porsha with the bullshit? Or is it a scheme that Porsha's setting up with this divorce because she's just finding this out, and in order to protect herself, she's protecting her assets? I still think, regardless of the fact, I think she's protecting her assets. But at the same time, I'm thinking, if my sis knew this, why would my sis have gone through all that shit with Simon, Fallon's the nigga who was cutting the yard and having a baby with him? And why would my good sis go through all that, get married, mind you, spend all that fucking money? You know how much money these people spent on them weddings? Why would she go through all that just to turn around and divorce this man in 15 months? Could this be a case of she didn't know who the fuck she married? Could it be that? Could it be that? Think about it. Could it be that she didn't know? Because again, that would have been the perfect time. Back then, 2 years ago, when all this shit was happening, why didn't all this tea about his identity, the fraud, the immigration, why didn't all that come out then? Why now? Am I the only one wondering that? Why now? Something not computing for me. Something tells me that Porsha didn't know. And I know y'all, oh, but Jess, I know what I said in the last video, but something tells me Porsha didn't know. Something tells me Porsha did not know, and that she's doing what she can not only to protect herself, but to keep this man off camera. I really think she's doing what she can to keep this man off camera, because they are going to start filming very, very soon. They're still wrapping things up with the cast. You know, I'm hearing that Shamia's gonna join, which I think is great. Shamia recently, left V103 to focus on her family. If you follow Shamia, you know that she had her daughter that was having a lot of complications, but thanks be to God, her daughter is okay now. I think that Housewives would be great for her, and I think having Shamia there full time with Porsha is gonna be great. I think that that's added support to her. Although her and Kenya seem to be in a good place, something tells me that's not gonna last, okay? And then, they're still adding all these other people, which to me, I don't know. I want to see wives added. I want to see wives. Wives only. Wives only. And anybody else, just have them be a side character. But if you're not married, no peach. Suba marié, ou pas gen peach. That should be the rule, period. But yeah, y'all. I don't like how Simon is going about this. And something tells me that Porsha didn't know. I know y'all gonna disagree with me. I know it during Black Women's Black History Month, but y'all, our sister probably didn't know. Because think about it. Look at Risa Tisa, right? And I still gotta give y'all that. A lot of y'all, and I don't want to say us because I'll be doing research. I don't know about y'all, but a lot of y'all, when y'all are madly in love or madly determined to be in love with someone, y'all do not do the research. It is very, very probable that Porsha did not have this man's background checked. And think about it too. She knew Simon for a couple years. Simon has been around Atlanta for a couple years. So to her, she probably didn't think to even go and have a background check done on this man. Okay? She probably felt she knew enough. But now when you see the divorce papers being leaked online, you also see, I saw one channel post up that he had a name change. Porsha probably didn't know, y'all. Porsha probably didn't know.
Y'all, literally as I am editing this video, this woman who has a YouTube channel, I guess discovered a lawsuit that was just filed this last week against Simon. And here's what she has to say.
Simon is getting sued for scamming that private jet that I told y'all was a rental. Scamming that private jet. He owes that private jet company, which is basically like timeshare for private jets now. No shade, right? You don't have to own a private jet. It's still something big to have the ability to even have a rental timeshare, like an Uber private jet. Because like somebody said, it still costs money. Girl, you hating. Well, guess what? So's the private jet company suing Simon and his wifey, Porsha, because baby, just like default, what your husband do, you do. He owes them over $1 million. He signed a contract. And baby, I got the full court documents. This ain't no allegedly. So they're suing him for a breach of contract, stemming from a contract he entered into in, right, December 2020. Also, he moved his businesses. It looks like, thank you, girl. He moved his businesses. He looked like he moved his businesses from Miami to Ohio. His Miami days must have been when he was with Fallon and overstayed his welcome. Let's also not forget that they were supposed to buy a house in Miami and he breached on that deal too. Okay. So let's get into the stuff. Okay. Plaintiff is NetJet Cells is a Delaware corporation registered to do business in the state of Ohio with its principal place of business located in Ohio. Defendant Simcon Petroleum Limited Company LLC as a Georgia limited liability company. So again, Simon, if you guys want to get the receipts on Simon, don't put in Simon Gabodia. That's probably not even Simon's real name. Don't put in Simon Gabodia. Put in Simcon Petroleum. That's where he put most of his stuff. That's why if you look at Simon's businesses, and you guys can look at my playlist, I get all of Simon's businesses. He's had like 15. Half of them are closed down. Half of them he couldn't even pay the corporate fees for. But the whole point of doing business is just so he can get more loans. Okay. Now, background information. Plaintiffs operate a fractional aircraft program, the NetJets fractional program. NetJet Cells engages in the business of selling and leasing fractional interest in private jets in the NetJets fractional program. Again, a fractional program ain't nothing but a fancy word for a timeshare. Okay.
I'm going to tell y'all my thoughts on this right now. Porsha did not know. I'm telling y'all, Porsha did not know. There's no way Porsha would parade that man around and be so proud and in love and be so public with her marriage had she known this. She did not know. This is literally Risa Tisa. This girl put two and two together and realized that Simon is Legion and got a divorce. Okay? Like, Porsha did not know. And she went down to that courthouse immediately. And I'm afraid that this is only the tip of the iceberg. It's going to be a whole lot of other stuff coming to the surface about this man. But I'm going to tell you, Porsha did not know.
Let me know your thoughts on that. But again, I do want to say that my Black immigration rant, Simon was not the person for me to have that rant about. I still stand by it. But also, I want to add this. I want to say this, and I want to make myself very, very clear. Black Americans deserve all the honor and all the respect for what they have done with this country, for building this country, for their blood, sweat, and tears running through every crack in this country, okay? And as a Black immigrant, I just always find it crazy when I see the tussle between Black Americans and Black immigrants, because when I look at non-Black immigrants, the benefits, the money, the reparations that they get, the laws that they get made in their favors, these people are able to get things, get money, get reparations, get benefits that Black Americans still have yet to get. And that is a crime. That is a crime against Black Americans in this country. It's a crime, in my opinion. And so, to me, Black Americans deserve reverence and honor. In the same breath, I feel that we both deserve respect and reverence and honor, respectfully and respectively, because we're both Black. We're both in this together. There's no reason why we should be tussling when there is a bigger issue here, which is that there is a group of people in this country who have yet to be honored correctly. Correctly. They deserve it, and they still have yet to receive it. That's the fight. That is the fight. And then there's a bigger fight, which is the fight for Black people all over the world. I mean, that's a whole other conversation to have, which is why I do feel that when Black immigrants come here and they're able to get over on the government, they're able to do shit to them, so be it. Get it how you live, because the American government is responsible for so much turmoil in African countries, in Caribbean countries. I'm Haitian. Baby, it would take hours for me to sit down and let y'all. Do y'all not see what they're trying to do now? They're trying to pin the Haitian president's murder, Jovenel Moïse, who died almost 3 summers ago. They're trying to pin it on his wife. That's America for you, okay? That's America for you. But I just want to make it clear, I have nothing but respect for the real founders of this country, and that is Black Americans, point blank, period. Let that be understood and known, point blank, period. All right, speaking of Black Americans, let's talk about Kelly Rowland, because mea culpa, hold on. Let me drink some water. I'm gonna need some water. Hold on. I want to start off with the things that I feel Tyler Perry got right. Okay. First things first. The only person with a horrible wig on in this movie was a white lady, and for that I am very thankful. Happy Black History Month. Okay. Happy Caucasians to the Back Month. Okay, thank you so much, Tyler Perry. The ancestors are smiling, okay? Let's be for real. What is this? And then, you know what? Whoever tried to put concealer, like, do y'all see the concealer on the lace?
Thank you, son.
I'm just happy that it was a white woman that this was done to and not a Black woman's. It's just some things. We just have to be thankful for things that we should be thankful for. And for that, I'm very thankful during Black History, Black Women's Month, okay? Second thing that I'm very thankful for, Kelly Rowland's wigs were on point. I was very worried. I was very concerned. I said, my goodness, we are going to have to stand outside of Tyler Perry Studios with pitchforks. If he puts one of them damn stage play wigs on Kelly Rowland, we ride at dawn. Okay, we ride at dawn. And to my surprise, Kelly Rowland, her wigs were on point the entire movie. And for that, I am very thankful during Black History, Black Women's Month. Okay, let's give Tyler Perry a round of applause for that one. Okay, because we know how he do. Third, whoever thought it was a good idea to put Kelly Rowland and Trevante Rhodes on my screen doing the sex, you deserve a raise, all right? You deserve a raise. Baby, the way they was down to the damn Netflix doing the sex, let's get there. Number 4, did y'all see that sex scene? My Lord, I can't show it here because I might get my account banned, but my good God Almighty, Lord have mercy. You know, I ain't never had nobody hunch me like that. Y'all ever been hunched like that? You know what? I'm a virgin because I ain't never been hunched like that. Ain't nobody ever paint me up, okay? Ain't nobody ever paint me up and hunch me like that, okay? Y'all like, Tyler Perry knows Kelly Rowland's married, right? Did her husband see this shit? Did her husband see this? My Lord. They was down to the Netflix just hunching, just hunching, doing the nasty sex. My goodness. My Lord. You know how many times I rewinded and played that back? That was the plot for me. Y'all online talking, oh, we don't know what the plot was. Bitch, the sex scene was the plot. Like, what more do you want? Like, Trevante Rose, Kelly Rowland doing the sex. That's the plot, okay? That's the plot, people, all right? Okay, shut y'all ass up. That's the plot, baby, okay? Fifth thing I'm thankful for. Whoever decided to cast Shannon Thornton as Kelly Rowland's sister, baby, that's like when your yams and mac and cheese touch a little bit. Ooh. You know when the yams and mac and cheese touch? Lord have mercy. Yes, God. Ooh. Yes, Lord. I liked it that. That was a good casting. Very good casting. Okay, let's get to the things I didn't like. What was the damn plot? I don't know what the plot was. I don't know what I was watching. And to be honest, it wasn't until the last 20 minutes of the movie that I realized I was watching a thriller. Did y'all realize that y'all were watching a thriller? I did not realize I was watching a thriller until the last 20 minutes of the movie. Something else that just didn't make sense to me. The main cast member is Mia, and that is Kelly Rowland. She's a lawyer. I didn't see no lawyering. Okay? I didn't see no lawyering. When I went to law school, my professor was Annalise Keating. Okay? When I went to law school, okay, my assistant professor was Olivia Pope. Okay? When I went to law school, Maxine Shaw was the head bitch in charge. Like, this is a black female lawyer. And whenever I watch black female lawyers on television, their story arc is so strong. We get to see them in action. We didn't get to see her interviewing nobody. We didn't get to see her questioning nobody. We didn't get to see her talk to any of her, the people that she worked with about the case. We didn't see no paperwork come out her briefcase. We didn't see nothing. Oh, that would tell me that if the blood is here, then that means she was killed right here. Tyler, no. No. Another thing that I didn't like was, what the fuck was Mia's background? What was her story? A lot of times, like, as an actress who auditions, and I have auditioned for at least 20 different roles from Tyler Perry. Like, I was telling my agent the other day, I was like, listen, them people don't want to hire me for nothing. Please, like, I don't know how many more auditions I can do. Like, them people don't want to hire me. Please, like, what am I? And she's like, you're supposed to just keep auditioning, Jess, and then one day you get it. I'm like, my Lord, this is torture, okay? I would love to work with Tyler Perry one day, but I'm still going to give my honest thoughts on this movie, which is when you're auditioning, right? A good acting coach will tell you to give your character a backstory. Most of the times when you're auditioning, you get a side. What's a side? It's a scene. It is a brief scene from whatever project that you're auditioning for, whether it be a screenplay, whether it be a movie. It is a brief screen. They call it a side, right? So a lot of times from a side, you might not really get a full picture of who your character is. And if you don't get a full picture of who your character is, you might not know how to approach your audition. this is why your coach will say, well, give your character a backstory. How old is your character? Where's your character from? Did your character grow up in a two-parent household? How did growing up in a two-parent household affect your character? Maybe they didn't have their father or their mother in their lives. How did that affect them? What's their personality like? Where'd they go to school? Like, they will ask you all these things, right? So that you, as the person who's auditioning, you can now gauge your character and give your character a personality, a voice. Now you can make your character jump off the screen, right? And not just have a bunch of words in front of you. When you watch the movie, what is Mia's character? Who is she? Who is she? There's no way you're telling me as a black woman, she's okay with going to her mother-in-law's birthday dinner and her mother-in-law is flaunting a girl that I actually wanted her to marry my son and I want her to sit next to my son, and she makes her son sit next to her, and the girl that she really wanted her son to marry sit next to her, and Mia sit all the way at the end of the table and Mia just takes it. No ma'am, no sir. That's not realistic for a black woman. You know what else is not realistic for a black woman? To be doing the sex all in that paint and then getting in the bed with all that paint on. No shower or nothing. No. That's not realistic for a black woman. I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about all that paint going into Kelly's coochie like that. Like, no shower or nothing. You know, black women, we protect our pH balance. I don't know about other women, but pH balance is very important to black women. No shower or nothing after all that paint and sip sex. You know what else is not realistic for a black woman? And I want to show it, but I think YouTube might flag my video. But the scene where Trevante Rhodes is in his apartment, Mia gets to his apartment, and he has this white girl there, and they just start sucking and fucking, and she leaves. And, you know, she gets upset with her husband because she thinks her husband is cheating on her. So she comes back, and Trevante and the white girl getting it in, and the white girl's riding his dick, and all of a sudden she walks up to them having sex. The white girl gets up, and Mia starts French kissing him, and then they have sex. No, that's not realistic. No shower or nothing? No shower or nothing, Tyler? No. That's not realistic to black women. Now, I don't know about white women, but to black women, that's not realistic. You need black women in your writer's room. You need other people in your writer's room. You're the only person writing your stories, and it shows. It shows. The character development is nowhere to be found. Trevante Rhodes was horrible in this movie. And that tells me how bad the script was, because Trevante Rhodes is a phenomenal character. Moonlight, Bird Box. He just had that series where he played Mike Tyson. Like, played Mike Tyson down. From the physicality to the accent to the mannerisms. Like, literally, like, played Mike Tyson down. And then you have him in this movie where he's just monotone. He's coming down to Mia's job. Yeah, I'm not coming to your job. Come to my apartment. I want you to be my lawyer, and I want to fuck you. Come to my apartment. Come to my apartment. We gonna fuck. No, absolutely not. Trevante Rhodes is actually a very good actor, and in this movie, he sucked. He sucked. You know who was really good in this movie? What was that guy? What is his name? I think he was Tia's boyfriend in Sister Sister. Ron Rico Lee. Very good actor. He was great. Although his role was very small, he was great. And I noticed that when he was in scenes with Kelly, her acting was better. Her acting was better, which is why it's really good to have veteran actors be included in these pieces and have them in, if you're not going to make them main, have them have heavier roles as supporting roles. He should have had a bigger role. He should have been cast as Kelly's husband, because the guy who played Kelly's husband, I didn't understand. I didn't get it. Then this whole story that, oh, so basically this guy was set up by Mia's brother-in-law because Mia's brother-in-law's wife has slept with him too, and we don't find that out to the last 20 minutes of the movie, where all of a sudden Mia goes over to her mother-in-law's house and they are like literally like trying to force her to drink a drink. Drink your drink. Here, we made you a drink. Drink it. And she's like, no, thank you. But we want you to drink your drink. Drink it. No, thank you. Then she stumbles into this room and finds paintings of her sister-in-law. And then now her mother-in-law tries to stab her. Then the whole family just turns into killers. And it just, no. The script was not well thought out. The plot was not well thought out. And there was a lot of potential here. Now, I will say the directing was beautiful. I think Tyler Perry's a great director. The directing was beautiful. The way Kelly Rowland, Trevante Rhodes, like the sex scenes, everybody looked amazing. It was beautiful. The way these black people looked in this movie, they looked amazing. But production-wise, writing-wise, no. Whoever styled Kelly, amazing. The wardrobe for this movie was amazing too. But it just, the writing isn't good, Tyler. It wasn't good. This was actually worse than, what was the other movie that Tyler Perry had recently on Netflix that everybody just dragged for weeks on end? Oh, this movie was actually worse than A Fall from Grace. I think A Fall from Grace got way more attention because it was 2020, we were in the pandemic. We had more time on our hands, and so, you know, it got more attention. Mea culpa, I think, because we have so much content, it's not going to get as much attention. But this movie was actually worse than A Fall from Grace. Like, it was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was a horrible movie. I honestly didn't know it was a thriller until the last 20 minutes. Let me know what you guys thought if you did see the movie. But I think the movie was horrible. So let me know your thoughts on Mea culpa. Let me know your thoughts on Porsha and everything that I had to say in this video. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie Woo.